Now, your forecast with Storm Tracker Live.
Starting off with our view from our Durden digital camera at Justice Park, there you can see a lot of cloud cover in the distance and sunshine in the foreground. And with those clouds off into the distance, some of them are pretty dark and actually producing some showers and storms on Storm Tracker Live, but they are diminishing compared to where we were at 5 o'clock, mainly down here in central Houston County and Geneva County. Just one little one that's popped up and is drifting eastwardly, but most of it is down to the south in the Panhandle, south of Interstate 10, and that's probably going to be the trend throughout tonight. For the most part, though, we still could see a couple pop up this evening. We keep those rain chances in the forecast through the mid-evening, but had all the storms pop up because we had a sea breeze front move in a lot of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, and we had winds from the north that brought in some drier air, and that clash and that convergence helped those storms to develop this afternoon. And where we did have that rain, mainly down southern locations, had cooler high temperatures, 93 degrees for the high in Bonifay compared to 97 in Blakely, but they barely saw anything in the way of rain today. And now we're still seeing some of that rain down in the 70s down in the Panhandle compared to the 80s and 90s in the northern portions of the Wiregrass. And our forecast each day this week does include rain for the afternoon, and a lot of it depends on what's happening down in the tropics, down in the southern Gulf of Mexico. We are tracking a tropical wave that is getting its act together off the coast of the Yucatan Peninsula between there and Cuba. The center of the general circulation of this that isn't very well defined is just to the north of the Yucatan Peninsula. The hurricane center gives us a 40% shot at developing into either a tropical depression or tropical storm over the next 48 hours. But nevertheless, how strong it, or if it does develop and how strong it does, that moisture is going to drift northward and help to increase our rain chances for the most part. But if it takes more of a western track, we could see a lot more of this moisture that's producing showers and storms closer to Florida. But if it's a more easterly track, we can see a lot lower rain chances and not see much at all. And development is going to be hindered by cooler surface water temperatures, mainly in the lower 80s out in the central Gulf of Mexico. Typically, you look for temperatures that are in the mid to upper 80s and even 90s for for water temperatures for development. But tomorrow, we'll have some rain throughout the day, but mainly in the afternoon and going into the evening. And we keep those rain chances in the forecast through the week, though it is a little bit of a question with how much we will see because of the track of that system. Right now, we have 40% chance in there through Saturday, but if it does take more of a western track with that moisture, they could see significantly more rain with that. But starting next week, we will dry out, and it'll be another hot week with temperatures in the middle to upper 90s possibly.